All right, welcome back. We're picking up after a rough night for the group. I believe everyone had partook in the goblin rot gut.
Except for the bard who made money.
Oh, except for the bard. All right. Well, it was pretty early to turn in, so you all would actually be waking up at pretty much your usual times, towards 7. Also, pause. Did someone want to play Bastion, or do you want me to play him? I can play him. Or does he just want to chill out?
I'm trying to think, like, what would
He's
want?
on church business with Sabras.
Didn't he did drink, right? And he got drunk too, right?
He did drink, yeah.
Although he's probably sleeping it off, because that's what Bastion would do.
Well,
he sleeps late normally.
Also true.
What a lazy cleric. All right, so we're
Yep.
back to it then. I would say you guys would be starting to rouse with around 7 o'clock. The sun's already starting to peek through. It's unfortunately still a rainy day. Gray outside. You hear rain coming down from outside. Barry, for some reason, you didn't even scream out last night. Apparently that stuff works pretty well. Who would like to start us off then?
Where am I?
I believe you would have made it to your room.
Except you're not sleeping in the bed, you're sleeping on my pallet on the floor, and I'm in the bed.
I'm in the room right now?
Mm-hmm. Oh, shut up.
What happened?
You drank.
I can't feel my feet.
Probably not.
Is that normal?
Well, you decided to sleep in my spot.
The spot sucks.
Yep.
Why do you sleep here?
Where else am I supposed to sleep?
I don't know. I don't like it. Slowly rising up. Everything's bounding. I don't want to do this.
I'm down on the second floor and I wake up and I'm playing around with my flute already. Yeah.
Do I hear that?
You roll a perception. You got pounding in your ears, so.
I don't know if that helps or makes
I feel like that should be advantage then. Because wouldn't it upset his ears more?
Yeah, did that help? Or
It did not help.
do I hear it?
No, you just hear your heartbeat and your goom goom goom, and every once in a while it like hurts your head.
Nope, not yet. I go back to bed.
Same spot. Just lay back.
Just turning over.
There is no getting up yet.
Well, Regan just turns over. Switch, what do you do?
Does our room open up to like over top of the the awning?
There's a window out there.
Mm-hmm.
There is not another awning on your second story, so you could drop down and hit the awning that's over your first, but there's not a separate awning for your third floor.
All right, now I'm gonna look through the window and I want to see if anybody is looking at Troll Skull.
Sure. Roll a perception for me. You can tell it's raining out there. There's most certainly a small, like maybe groups or individuals that are coming and going from Troll Skull. It looks like just normal foot traffic for your establishment. You can't really tell any distinct features either. Your eyes might not be working at this point. Just gray figures walking in the rain.
I will quietly leave the room and go downstairs.
All right, Jonda, I assume you are still messing with your flute.
Yes.
And leave you there. Barry, would you be awoken with the sun or light beginning to creep into your how would you call them?
Heart.
Hole?
Oh.
Start. Yeah, it's like listening to the rain for a few minutes. Everything seems calm. Oh, then the headache starts. He attempts to go ahead and cast a message spell to have breakfast sent into the one dining area that they eat at, but can't because he can't concentrate on the cantrip.
Can't focus.
It hurts. Yeah. So he starts walking downstairs. Gonna walk out the back stairs and into the kitchen doorway like he normally does.
To make it clear, you would actually pass Swift at one point, as she would already be down. Would you choose to acknowledge anything, or is this just like trudging along, not paying attention to anything around you?
He just kind of trudges along, waves as he keeps walking.
And Swift, you would just let him go, or would you do anything?
Do I need to do anything? I'll
No,
nod my head. I will acknowledge. I will acknowledge the wave and
Go road
probably.
Yes, there you go. Try to get behind him.
She's a sleeper agent for the Black Dragonfly.
Wow, that's playing the long game. But all right, Barry. You would start going down the stairs that are outside. The rain's coming down at a little bit of an angle, so it's actually hitting a bit of the wood here. You'd probably be thinking if you were still drunk, you might slip, but you're fine. You're trudging along with your head down,
holding onto the side of the building. So he goes down the stairs. Just okay. My guide.
As you come in through the back door, I assume.
Yes.
What you would see is actually a pretty packed troll skull at the moment. Almost all the seats are filled. Your bar has maybe 2 empty spots, and it's 2 empty spots on either end, separating different people. You would see, you'd see Cask actually running the food. A little strange. And you'd only see one of the other halflings.
Cask.
Mm-hmm.
You're the alcoholic. What do you have? What's good for a hangover?
I got just the stuff. I think I just ordered it. Let's see.
Oh God. I was planning on going all the way down, and I probably should have said that before. So I
can smell this.
Follow behind Barry, but
you would say you'd follow behind just a little bit slower, maybe. Okay,
a little slower, just because I'm still trying to watch for things, even though I didn't see anything.
You would hear Cass, because I assume you'd make it into the door by the time he asks. I got just the thing. I just ordered it, and
oh yeah, you owe us for that.
It's for the bar. What do you?
Is it for the bar?
It's
Is it for the bar?
Why are we shouting?
I'm sorry, Barry.
As he looks past you and looks at you guys had some, didn't you?
Yes.
So I would say
that's
you all bought it,
cure.
right?
I don't want any.
It does the trick, though. The trick is not to stop. As he lays down some food and starts heading back to the kitchen. You should drink some water, though.
Cask, I want 2 chicken waffles, 1 with double chicken.
Double chicken and waffles. Just regular waffles?
Whatever your special ones for today are.
Ooh. It's a rainy day. It's going to be normal. All right. Give me a few minutes. One of the halflings called out.
Who's not here?
Well, Kelso said he'd take the shift, but he didn't come in this morning.
Has he done that before?
He would look back at first time I know of. But we've got it, as he gives a nod.
Kelso was the one that was chit-chatting with,
Kelso was the one who was working last night.
Yeah, that was talking to Hammond or whatever.
Mm-hmm. You guys, we're pretty busy here. You guys want... Oh, you can move some people away, give you a table, or you just want...
No, I'm going to take it upstairs.
Yeah. You mind if I have one of you... You mind if we just send a message, let you all know it's ready?
That's fine. That's fine.
Right.
I got out of his way.
As
we have more to talk about, but I'll get you later.
Yeah, because you're paying. You drank it, right?
Talk about it later.
Okay. As
yeah, we drank it. He goes up the stairs. 2 orders of waffles for me. No chicken.
He just gives a nod. He like gives, like, you see, like a trying to be like, that a boy kind of pat, you know.
That crazy man wants double waffles.
It's double waffles. I'll come downstairs because I'm hungry now.
Oh, you would be passing Swift and Barry as they're heading back up.
Yeah. See, you guys made your orders, and you're walking.
Sorry, John, I would put yours in. I wasn't sure if you were ready.
It's fine.
Let's see.
Why are you so happy?
Because it's a beautiful day. I'll just skip down the steps the rest of the way.
Barry, she didn't drink last night. That was only us.
You all
at the gloomy, rainy day. It's a beautiful day.
You feel like for a moment you were about to rest. No, it's fine. So John, you would come down and see. It's again a busy morning so far. Most of the tables are clear. Cask is most certainly working in the kitchen. You would see Dasher as the halfling, who seems to be going back and forth trying to clear plates, drop off refills. So it's a question of whose attention you want. They both seem pretty focused on what they're doing.
John, you're not pushing the button.
Oh yeah.
I gotta push my button. Yeah,
didn't hear nothing there. Sorry.
Yeah, gotta push the stinky button. I would like go up and say good morning to Cask, and I put in an order for chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles. Way to swap it up. All right.
Yeah, just the standard. Seems to be what I eat most of the time in this place. Okay.
We do need to put some meat on those bones. Right?
Yeah, well then like give me a double.
A double. All right. But also about 10, 15 minutes, send someone down to pick it up if you don't mind.
Or I can wait here until it's done.
Oh, you would just want to wait there in the way? Oh, that's
No,
fine.
I'm not going to be in the
it's
way.
all right.
I'll go.
It's
No,
okay.
I'm not going
As
to
he
be in the
just like,
way. I walk over somewhere else to where I was playing my flute, and then I'll quietly do
it's fine.
flute
It's fine.
playing.
No, it's all right.
I start playing my flute over, out of the way.
Really, no, you were even here when I got hired. Well, then we will pick up with Barry and Swift, who are walking back inside from the first floor, going up to the second. Anything you all wish to discuss amongst yourselves? Otherwise, we'll go to Regan, who has an option to either roll over again or meet the day head on.
I figure since Barry seems very distraught by his hangover, that I'd let him be and we would sit mostly in silence, but in company silence.
Like not the like awkward silence, but more like understanding silence. Is that what you're trying to go for?
Exactly.
Heard.
Get it.
All right.
See, get it.
And we'll come to Regan as it's been about 20, 30 minutes. You hit a snooze.
Did I not drift back to sleep?
Oh, you did like a snooze, not a complete off back. You know what I mean? Like you hit that snooze button and like it went by too quick. Oh, just turn back over.
Night.
All right, then we will go to
Escape the pain.
John. Enough time would go by that you would see 2 of the orders done, and you would already notice Leaf would have a tankard of water. I would say you feel pretty confident you could take all that, but if you choose to wait for your order as well, that's going to be pretty tough for you to take on your own.
Oh,
Voice, you misunderstood me.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Because I wanted 2 orders, but wanted double chicken.
Ah.
And mine is just double waffles.
So there are 4 or 3 plates sitting there.
John, rest assured, you're not able to carry all that food by yourself. You can probably get 2 of the plates, but you'll be coming back down.
Yeah, because we'll have to get mine too. Because
All right, I feel like I haven't heard from him, and I'm gonna guess that our food is ready. So I would go back downstairs. We've sat here long enough.
I'm gonna start carrying 2 of the plates, and then I'll come back because I know mine will probably be ready by time. Yeah.
Well, you 2 would be passing each other as you're going down the stairs. As surely enough, John does carry 2 plates of what would be your food, Swift, and Barry's.
Yeah, this might be yours because mine isn't ready yet.
Thank you.
So here you go. You take this, I'll go back down. Did you get stuff for Sleepyhead, or is he still up there moaning?
So you're saying that one of these plates is Barry's and the other plate is mine, and so my other order is downstairs still.
Yeah, there'd be 2 more orders down there.
Yeah.
I can come help get it so we can get waters too.
Well, you take those 2 up safely, and then I'll go get 2 plates, and then you can come down and get drinks or whatever.
I take the plates from her, take them upstairs.
Yeah, no big deal. You guys manage that. And by the time you head back down, John, both of those would be done, and you would be able to grab the jug of water. And you would be well aware that there's some cups upstairs that you can use. So you finish up the entire order. You do see Cass look back up, and he seems to give like a little eye as you head back up there.
Gives me a little eye. What do you mean by a little eye?
I don't think you've been introduced to Cask.
Oh, yeah.
Just food for thought, because I don't think we've had that moment.
That'd be true. Yep.
Yeah, that's what be like. So I just bounced around doing my own thing. Yeah. He wasn't there last night when I was playing the flute, was he?
He was not.
Yeah, I gave him the day off.
Yeah, like
All right, and you all would now be sitting at your custom-made table with chairs.
The plate with double chicken. I'm
Should be-
gonna walk upstairs
Oh.
to Riggin.
Understood. Are you gonna put it like outside and like waft it towards him?
Nope,
Should
I'm
I, like-
literally gonna like just push it under his nose.
All right, Reagan. You
What
start
am I dreaming of?
you get sweat. Oh, there's herb roasted chicken. There's a sweetness. What is it? Oh my!
Oh, and I left it. I put it there and like left.
And just left. So.
Yeah.
So the question now is, Reagan, with it right there, would you open your eyes or would you just start like?
Oh. What? And just like attack it like an animal, like this.
Like we talking like one hand comes up and or are we just like don't even use the hands? You're just face in.
Go. Just own it. This is good. You'll hear like a faint. There you go.
We're gonna go to, you guys down below on the second story started just hearing like some loud noises up there. Like a little strange, but yeah. And then you heard ringing.
Definitely animal noises.
Well, I'd say about 15 minutes goes by as you all enjoy your meals prepared. Everything comes out pretty well. Cask usually knows what he's doing. He's covered everything. Got some syrup, but you can see some powdered sugar right on there. But he didn't order any powdered sugar. He must have done that himself.
Barry's picking at his plain waffles and eating them and drinking water. No syrup, no meat, no spice.
It would be better probably with a little syrup and that butter that he makes.
No.
No? Okay.
No. And you all be finishing up your meal, and you would hear a noise in near at the corner close to the edge of the door. You recognize it'd be coming from your guest room, but it's not a loud noise. It seems maybe she's scurrying around or something. Not a loud oomph or anything. Just some movement.
Barry will hop off his chair and go over to Istrid's door. Shh. And walk back.
The room would go quiet.
Oh.
We're gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah, she's way too noisy this time early in the morning.
That wasn't what I meant, as I whispered gently to him.
What are we doing today?
That's a really good question.
Oh.
Hey, voice, could you share that piece of paper with me one more time?
Sure. Yeah,
Thanks.
you should have
I'm
it
so
now.
proud of you. Thank you.
I need to go by the yawning portal at some point.
Not sure we're ready to go there, but we can.
Well, I don't have to go in. I just have to get close enough to send a report to my boss.
Who is your boss?
The one? The dark one?
Why do you have to do it at the yawning portal?
There's a hole in the ground that goes into the dungeons deep under this city. Plus, that's the way he works during the day.
Eventually, Riggin will like collect himself and grab his plate and come on down.
I just kind of look at Barry with arched eyebrows.
torn apart plate, like bites still left.
I don't think I broke or.
Oh no, it's not a broken plate. There'd be like pieces left on the plate.
Gotcha.
Pardon me.
Okay.
You would finish everything on the plate.
Voice just confirmed to me we never saw any markings on the people on the boat, like a tattoo or like a signet or anything.
No, the only thing you saw on people on the boat was again like an unusual amount of jewelry.
Yeah, they were like
they
very
were
rich looking as far as jewelry goes.
very attractive looking, and other than the person you dealt with, everyone else seemed to be flawless. No tattoos. They weren't even didn't have sunburn. Weren't even really tan.
Blemished skin, perfect teeth.
They had all their teeth. Very weird.
Every hair was in its place.
There were no distinguishing tattoos.
Yeah, if it was Winslow, it looked like it was supposed to be that way.
Yeah, the only thing you would remember, Jonda, as you were with Bastion outside, is when one of them smiled at you, it seemed an unnatural smile. Like the lips got very thin.
Oh. That's weird.
We'll see Riggin shuffling his feet down.
And you said only Jonda saw that, the smile thing?
Jonda and Bastion were the ones who were outside. Again, the only thing you would have noticed again was everyone seemed to be unnaturally attractive. Right. And Riggin, would you just stand, or would you mosey over to your seat and just head down onto the table? Are we talking something like that, or you feel
I'll sit down beside Swift and say, "Thank you for breakfast."
You're welcome. And I push a glass of water in front of him.
Oh yeah, that's didn't do a lot of that last night.
Voice, I have a question about this map.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so the boats that we were on, if I'm looking at this, are on the dock all the way to the right, correct?
All the way to the right, correct.
Okay, so the marking is like 3 docks from it.
Mm-hmm. And if you remember, it'll be like a water break over there, and that's that wall that seems to be going by. So this is that's like the very edge of what would be the dockwood. You all didn't get that far.
Okay. And those houses are like 2 blocks up from there.
Yeah, right around there, 2 or 3.
Okay. All right, so we're all kind of here now. All right,
Bastion.
Who's Bastion?
It's a rough night for Bastion.
He was sound asleep. I mean, sound asleep.
It's almost like Soren there on that coat rack.
Wait, you didn't? He looks fine. He's still pink in the face.
I will pull out the piece of paper
and
show it out to everybody.
All right, let me share that.
So remember that box in the house where we found Belle? This was in it.
And what's on the paper?
It should pop up for you, did it not?
Yep. Looks like here a map. That, what's it say there?
What is that? What does that say?
Sail Street?
All right, where the X is?
That's in Dock Ward.
Yeah, what's the marking on it?
Grinda Garlock.
Okay.
That's in the dock ward. I know
It's
that.
basically back where we were yesterday.
Oh. What's here?
I have a feeling that might be where the stone is. I think he stashed it.
Oh.
But I'm thinking that it's awful close to where those people were that don't really want us to come back.
You mean them pirates?
Yep.
The breaking the earth people.
Bragging the earth.
God. So I don't know
What do you want to do?
I feel like this should be like a night stealthy sort of mission.
Why? That's when everybody does all those kind of missions. Nobody does stealthy missions first thing in the morning.
That's true.
Right.
It's also raining
know.
and nobody's going to be
Yeah,
out.
and we were out there in a rainy day before. It doesn't mean we have to go openly on the dock to it. It's like you can kind of sneak around and come out.
Does this name mean anything to anybody? Grinda Garlock? Is that what you said? Voice?
Grinda Garlock, yep.
Yeah, that's what it says on the map there. That's just scrawled across the.
Okay, well let's confirm. That's in a different handwriting than the rest of it, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody scrawled Grinda Garlock across that dock for some reason.
You mean where the big X is?
Well, the name isn't even by. It's like isn't like lined up with the X.
I think it's meant to be.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. But
Like
what is this?
And none of you would recognize the name. It has not come up. However, again, two of you are involved with a
No, I was
information.
already thinking that.
Barry might also have some contacts who would be able to find out who that is.
Possibly.
What do you think the likelihood that our friend in the other room might know? You don't have to tell her why.
Yeah, there's.
I'll let you guys handle your friend. No idea.
I think the less she knows about what we're doing, the better for us.
And I don't disagree.
That's my opinion.
I don't disagree. I'm just thinking out loud.
There's a orphanage in the dock ward, the Starry Cradles. It's run by a halfling. Matron Griselda, she might go ahead and know about people who live in the dock ward. It's on the way. I could ask her. Or some of the other orphans, maybe they know the name. If the person lives there.
Let's try that first, I guess. It looks like if this map is truly what I think it is, it looks like you hit it right at the end of the dock, so we now know what it is, and we'll leave this here tucked away safe because we don't want to carry it just in case.
You guys don't have any problem with the Church of Saloon, do you?
What's that?
The moon goddess. She's like the goddess of the were creatures and everything.
Wait, is that the place we went the other night?
Oh yeah.
They're the ones who back. They're the people who back the orphanage here that we're going to.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not gonna have to see a werewolf or a lycanthrope, am I? I don't like lycanthropes. We don't do lycans.
Yeah, we kind of went to their little moon tower one night.
I do also want to remind you, basically just north of what you see there, Mert's mansion is right there as well.
Thank you. I kind of assumed he was also semi-near there, if I remembered correctly.
Yeah, he's like right at the other end of the block almost.
He absolutely is.
Just straight up Coin Alley. Boom, there's his house.
Oh, okay. See, as a player, I didn't even know where he was. I just knew it was around here somewhere in the city. I knew my character should know, but as a player, I'm like going, oh, I didn't
I've
figure
been
that out
there
yet.
once or twice now.
I believe you've been there twice, yes.
So you're saying we're good to go back, Swift?
I say we maybe find out what we can about Garlock before we go searching hard for a stone that we may be seen.
No, I meant the church. Are we going to the church?
No.
No.
Oh.
In the orphanage.
Oh, the orphanage that they go ahead and they supply money and foods and clothing and stuff.
Barry is just saying they back the church, the orphanage.
Oh, gotcha. I understand. I thought he said it was
So
in
we're
the
going
back of
to
the
the
church.
orphanage. No, we're going to the orphanage that Barry knows about. He's going to ask some questions. If all else fails, there's always Merc.
I'm sorry. It just sounded like the orphanage was backed by the church. Like behind it.
Oh, never mind. Different back. Never
Also,
mind.
I do want to remind you all, you do have also an information broker on your own street with.
Yeah, we're not paying him again.
Okay, heard.
That was expensive, and I feel like I didn't get enough.
Not using an
We had to
overpriced
report him
detective.
to the Better Business Bureau of Waterdeep.
He's a Shylock.
I didn't ask.
The nimble, right?
No, Rashal. I didn't ask Rashal about the stone or anything before, correct?
About the stone you're after? Negative.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think so.
You'd asked about the impressions, but not about the stone.
He was tracing the necklace still for me, right?
He was, and he did.
Did he tell me everything he knew? I thought he was still working on it the last time I checked on him.
One moment. You might be right.
I think all he told me was from below.
You are correct. He had asked for more time with it. He had said all he could tell you then was it was from below.
Okay. Sorry, just to get my ducks in a row.
And also, so we don't have to worry about the bread thing. This is what the actual stone looks like, because I finally found the photo.
Oh, you finally got it. Thank you.
But I can see why he said something about.
Dude, this thing is ginormous. Like
it looks like
it's not that big.
It looks like a green book.
Okay,
when it fits into the palm of your hand.
When you explained it to us, you said it was like this.
All depends on how for a giant. That's pretty much a palm hand.
But now you're telling me it's my palm of my hand?
Well, maybe not your hand. Maybe not Barry's hand.
All right,
Reagan's hand.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably bigger than the palm of my hand. Right. Since I'm the scrawny little.
It looks exactly like my drawing.
as you all stare at each other across the table.
Oh yeah, I definitely chow down my double helping of, or double stuffed, chicken and waffle.
All right, so orphanage. If that doesn't pan out, and the yawning portal. Is that our list for today?
Well, the yawning portal's not anywhere near where we're going.
Can we go to the yawning portal first?
We can do it on the way back. I'm in no rush to make my report. I just would like to make a report.
It's fine.
Who do you make your report to?
My boss.
The dark one.
Where's your boss at?
Well, if he's working today, he'll be working. His day job is at the yawning portal.
That's pretty cool. Can we meet him?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I've never even met him.
Gotcha. Well, how do you like turn in one of your reports?
I just think about it.
Really?
Yeah.
So you mean tell me you just go to the yawning portal and like think about stuff?
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like can your boss like hear everything anyone's thinking about?
I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Could be.
Huh.
I know yeah.
But does your boss like talk back to you when you're in the yawning portal?
Sometimes when he gives me orders, like when he said, hey, join these guys over here and find out what happened to Barry.
Gotcha.
Or what happened to Isaac, excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I look up.
Wait a second. Didn't Durin put you with us?
No?
No?
Oh, my cousin? Yeah. I think maybe my boss told him to... Yeah.
So if you would remember, Durden did ask you all.
So like, take him.
Yeah, he didn't really talk to Barry that you would think.
He was adamant. We're like, don't just keep him with you. Just something
I
like
have a propensity of asking a lot of questions very quickly of people. They don't like me having me around sometimes.
I'm not sure I want to go in the yawning portal. We're going to call him the pirate captain because I'm fairly confident that
He's a pirate and he's a leader?
is not the proper name for him, but
you would remember the name you were given, right?
I don't know that I do.
Zordan Zod would be the name.
Well, that's the Zordan Zod is the person at the yawning portal I'm supposed to go see.
Yes.
I did remember that. That's
okay,
not what I thought you were getting ready to tell me. I was like, wait.
Yeah, you were not told the name of the leader of the pirates.
Yeah. Well, he told me there's a person at the yawning portal that I need to report.
Pirates, they might not.
I'm calling them pirates because I don't know what else to call them. Okay.
Well-dressed sailors.
Sailors.
They're pirates.
Prosperous merchants.
The bragging to earth.
They could be swashbucklers.
Whatever they are. We can argue about that later.
Or brigands. Well, no, brigands would be like on land. So.
Well, we could still call them brigands.
I guess brigands could have like a ship or something, right?
They want the stone. They want information about the stone.
And they're docked close to it.
We've got to wait a distance between the two. At least.
A little bit. What?
They could be thinking the closer they are to danger, the further away from harm they are.
I just don't want him to find out that we found it or whatever, if we do. All right.
Well, it's just not saying anything about it.
Yeah, well, that was kind of my point. until we decide what we want to do with it.
Oh, so you want to leave it there?
No. I want to take it.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily want to take it back to
here. What if we just give it to Durden?
Give it to Durden?
Durden.
Well, Pretty Boy wants it.
Yeah. Well,
it is Pretty Boy's, technically. Supposedly. I guess we don't have any way to prove that.
Wasn't he going to drop a contract for us to sign to say that we were working with him to get this?
Never Ember was gonna do that.
That's one of them paper
sometime
things, right?
Sometime today.
What if we get the contract first?
Then what would you like to do today?
Well, when's the contract ready?
We were told when.
You were not given a time, yeah.
Well, then again, what if we wait for the contract, but then the contract's ready and someone else has already taken it by the time we get there, then we'd have to find who took it.
Why don't we find out what we can find out about the person that we're trying to find information up on, and then based upon that information decide what to do next if we haven't heard that the contract is ready yet.
All right,
or get sidetracked doing something else.
I like that's a good idea. I like that.
And if we get stuck in traffic outside the yawning portal, and going slow, I might be able to go ahead and do all that without leaving the carriage. I can do my report without leaving the carriage.
Huh. Well, I'm ready to go. I need some more water, though. Really thirsty.
All right.
Wow.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. Swift, you talked about leaving the note somewhere? Yeah, if you choose to do that, I need to know where.
I'm going to go up to my room. And I am going to move some stuff, make a little noise, but I'm going to slip it in an inside pocket really, really, really close that nobody's going to find.
In an inside pocket that nobody's ever going to find.
It's the mom boob pocket.
Somebody might find, but they take him a bit.
Okay. All right. Okay. As she's doing that, Barry, John, anything you all do, or you just wait at the table till they come back down?
I guess I'll just wait at the table.
Taking a bite of your slightly cold waffle.
I didn't go with.
I'm finishing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
finishing
I thought
up
you
my
said he got
meal.
up from the table and went back up.
No, what was I don't know. Yeah, I imagine she was by herself up there doing that. No, I've been wandering in circles.
All right,
let's go.
Wait, I forgot all my stuff. We're gonna go up to the room.
Do you try to wake up Bastion last time? Bastion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's no sound whatsoever. He might be dead. You don't know.
I check for a pulse.
There's a pulse. He's fine.
I say, sleep well, young prince.
Do you touch his face a little bit when you do that?
I have my hand over his face when I do that.
We're talking a backhand,
Nope, just
okay. All right.
I'm just palming his face. And I give him a little double pat on the chest. I'm like, okay. Then I go get all my stuff.
Barry will gather some shadows into the room and surround himself with them momentarily.
Guys, I think Bastion's an alcoholic.
Bastion's the alcoholic?
I do believe so.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
As you all are like trying to head out the door, you would see Istrid would be starting to walk out of her room. She'd not be in her armor. She's to be in some pretty normal lounge wear, a little baggy. She's like, oh, long night. Oh, where are you all off to?
Don't you worry about it.
What? I mean, I thought we were friends.
We are friends. We're just not picnic friends. You can't come.
Oh. Well, all right. Would you mind putting in an order for me since you're going down?
What do you want?
Just the usual is fine.
The usual.
You're gonna have to go down and get it. We don't have extra help today.
Oh, I mean, I'll go down, no problem.
Never mind.
What? You sure? I don't mind.
No. I'll bring it back up. I walk down the stairs and I order her a thing and then I wait for it and I take it back up.
She would, as you're walking down, she'd like, oh, thank you.
And I make sure when I tell Cask, I say, you owe me. I'm serving her for you. And take it back upstairs.
And he would just say, her. Oh, I'll make something. And it's just looks like a normal dish.
Looks like.
A few minutes go by, he'd prepare it pretty quick. You would see him like, thanks. All right. With that done, you would, I assume, sit it on the table, or would you just hand it straight to her?
Investigation check.
Why do I need an investigator to check it? If he kills her, it's better for us. I'll leave it on the table. It's here, and get out.
All right. So once again, you guys are outside. The rain doesn't seem to be letting up. It's not too heavy, though. It's still enough you can't really see too far out. As you all start making your way past Troll's Skull, there's still a good number of people coming back and forth. It seems to be you're getting towards the end of the rush for the morning. There's a good number of people in the North Ward that seem to be trying to leave, probably go to Market Ward, maybe Sea Ward. There's a few carriages going by. You will choose to walk or try to flag down a carriage.
It's raining, so a carriage, I suppose.
All right. There's, again, most of the carriages that are moving at this time are covered. There's two that catch your eye. One is a little, like a worn maroon, but very, very nice brass wheels. You see another one that seems to be, it looks like a purplish, maybe a very dark violet. Might even be pretty close to black. Just normal wooden, uncolored wooden wheels on that one. Which one do you head for? Neither of them are moving at the moment.
Look at the wheels on that one.
What?
Sorry, that's just the only feature that really stands out.
All right, well, where are we going? Who? Somebody pick. I'm not picking. Last time I picked, my bottom hurt.
Oh yeah, you got butt poked.
Awkward.
We're going.
Which one?
Does either of them...
The carriage.
There's two.
The second one.
The second one.
Yeah,
right.
sure.
The dark one. Understood.
Does he have an issue taking us to the dock ward?
Well, first of all, it's not a man. Okay?
Well, I'm sorry. Does she have an issue taking us? Or they take us to the dock?
She what you see is a pretty young woman. She seems to be in her about mid-20s, maybe early 30s. pretty large brimmed hat, very, very, very large actually.
How big?
Black.
Yes.
I
like your hat.
She would actually have like a little corncob pipe in her mouth. Yes, what can I do for you?
Where'd you get the hat?
Made it.
What's it made out
of? Taking a look at it, it looks like it's a linen with something else, like maybe a filigree used to hold it all together and give it rigid, like give it a rigidness. You would think it wouldn't be waterproof, but it seems to not be leaking. So it's clearly been treated by something.
You sell those?
Nope. I give rides though.
Do you know? Could you take us to a place where we can get a hat like that?
How much it worth to you?
Hold on, Regan. Regan kind of feels around his coin pouch. What do you say about?
What do you say about?
Say it.
Yeah, I just heard about.
Huh?
All I heard was, "What do you think about?" And then it was nothing.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, sorry.
It's like kind of like you went a little.
I think it's Fancy Grounds that is running. What do you think about 5 gold?
She'd look like around. I could take you there.
Wait. I thought it was for the hat.
I thought it's to take you where you can get a hat.
5 gold to take me to where I can get a hat? That seems a little ridiculous.
5 gold.
You did ask her where you could get a hat like that, and she said she.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bargaining price. That's literally the service you offer. Just, you tell me the cost of that. I'm not gonna pay 5 gold for a carriage ride.
It's my no. I mean, you get the info where I got it. See, and the carriage ride.
Okay, I walk over to the carriage with the nice wheels. Points for effort.
Hi.
She would just wave. All right. This one is about a middle-aged man.
Hey, you see that lady over there in that carriage?
Yeah.
You know where to get hats like that?
He looks over. No.
Not at all?
I know where you can get a hat.
No. I want one like that. Look how big it is.
Yeah. I mean, you can get a hat made.
What? I mean, look at that hat. I mean, it's big and it's like.
He looks back over again. Yeah. Looks like a hat.
Yeah, at some point, when we're done with what we're doing, we can go to a hat maker and you can order one and describe it to him, maybe, if you can remember.
Oh my goodness. How can you give me an approximation in feet of the diameter?
Oh, it's almost 3 feet is the diameter. It's a good size hat. It's what she's wearing to try to not get too wet.
I could probably get her 4. That was internal. Sorry. That was in my head. Okay.
You all need a ride as you.
Yes, we need a carriage
to your best hat vendor.
To the best hat vendor. All right.
We have 2 stops to make. The first stop is going to be at the Starry Cradles Orphanage at the north end of Dock Ward. And then right after we're done there, we need you to continue and take us over to Mert the Moneylender's house.
Do we not have time to stop by
You can.
I'm seeing a note. I'm seeing a note from Swift. Okay.
You're a big fat no for me too. You can wait for your hat.
Okay. Right.
So just the 2 stops then, not the hat maker. I could stop because they're in the dock ward. I could find one before we get there. It wouldn't.
Like on the way.
I mean, probably. I'm getting a lot of shakes here, buddy. But
later, Reagan.
But as he holds up his hand, money talks. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Reagan
deflates.
Right, no okay. All right, 2 stops all the way to the dock ward.
You're not pushing your button.
Oh, may I get 3 silver from you, please? We're 2 stops, and I assume you're gonna ride with me to the second, right?
Yes, when we're done at the first. So there'll be a wait. There'll be a wait period at the first.
Okay. Yeah, 3 silver should do it.
Okay. And while we're going there, we're collecting monies for the orphanage. Would you like to donate 3 silver to the orphanage to help out those kids?
My fare just went up to 6 silver, and I will.
Well, no, here's your 3 silver.
Well, thank you.
I'll let the church know you didn't want to donate.
But I did. I just told you I was going to donate half, but that's fine. All right, all right, let's get it going. You all in? Everything fine back there? You want some refreshments?
What do you got?
There's a window in the front. He lets it down. The rain starts coming in. There's some water.
He's got jokes.
As he starts moving, he does close it again.
Should have gone with that lady.
Can I shoot him?
Maybe.
I don't think you'd shoot him.
All right, as
Colby says I will.
His scroll plays a magic.
He turns down the high road and starts heading south. As you all are traveling down the road, you'll see a pretty good number of carts going by. Again, most are covered in the rain. There's not too many people walking by, but you do see it seems to be more and more people are taking the public transit, as there seems to be more of them running than usual. As you all come past the market, you all would pass by a large building, clearly a monastery of some kind that seems to shine in the light. It's really strange. It's actually giving off light. I believe Jonda and Barry would recognize it as the Monastery of the Sun. It's just a little interesting little thing that you see going by. Everything else is pretty dull. Let's see here. Got one more roll to do. About 15 minutes would go by as you come to the end of the high road. You all turn down Waterdeep Way, and then you turn down what is clearly the start of the dock ward. Instead of a paved road, you start seeing basically a soggy path. This guy's cart goes straight through it, and you're not getting rocked around too much. This seems to be a pretty nice choice. You all pass what would be the main entrance to Castle Waterdeep, which would be one of the few paths that would be paved. As you go over it, a large bump. That one you do feel. As he comes here, he would stop, and then he would knock on the glass and ask, "So, do you all want me to go through the dock ward or skirt around here in the north part? The north part, we can do it. It will just be bumpy, and some people don't appreciate it."
It's the hard knock life. We'll take the bumps.
All right. As you see him actually go off of what would be a path and start going up what looks to be just a bare patch of dirt and sand. You would see him for a moment as he would seem to turn back, looking towards the back of the carriage, and you would see his hand move for a second with a slight glow. and the bumping that you'd be experiencing seems to lightens up a little bit as you all come out to a place you've just been to. This is you're passing by a small grouping of houses where you all found the Nimblewright. He actually turns down the same lane you all went up and heads down, and you see him come to a stop pretty much right across the street from Starry Cradle's orphanage. All right. Just so you know, it'll be a little bit extra when you get off, yeah.
It'll be what?
When you all went the tougher route, it'll just be an additional silver. Don't worry, you don't pay until we're done with it. Don't worry.
Okay.
But this is where you wanted to go, right? And orphanage right there, and he said he's going to tell her that I didn't want to pay, which is fine.
I thought it was that you didn't want to donate.
Well, yeah.
I don't think you have to pay to pull in front of an orphanage.
That's right. This is where you want to go. You going to just stay here? You going to get out? How long do I need to wait to?
I know Barry's the one that wanted to
Not
go.
sure. We'll find out. We'll be right back. I'll let you know. Barry hops out.
All right.
I'll help out with Barry.
I'll follow.
I'll go too.
All right. You all would... I mean, you're in the dock ward most clearly. A lot of rundown houses. Few actually have windows. A lot of them are just boarded up. What you see in front of you is a rather large building. Most certainly 3 stories. You can see only one entrance. A lot of windows on the second and third story. Not many on the first. You would actually see a banner hanging outside, but you would recognize... Oh, excuse me. Swift and Riggin would recognize from the Moon Temple. Other than that, you would not really see any kids or anything about. It's a little strange, you'd think, with an orphanage.
It's raining. I'd like to take a look and see if it looks like anybody is paying any extra attention.
Sure, give me a roll then. Perception, probably. Or you could use...
that.
Okay. There doesn't really seem to be anyone out and about. You get a feeling, though, that there are eyes on you, but you can't tell. They're probably just looking through some of the windows. Like, they got nothing better to do in the rain. They don't want to be out there. But nothing that really puts you on edge. Nothing that really holds your attention around you. What do you all do?
Barry walks up to the front door of the orphanage, opens it, and walks on in.
I'll follow Barry.
Follow Barry.
Regan?
Yeah, I'm following.
All right. As you all do enter, you are basically blasted with the sounds of children. There's like, you hear kids laughing, you hear kids running around. What you see on this first floor is a lot of younger kids. They seem to be between as young as 4 all the way up to around 11. But you definitely can tell there's probably bigger kids up above. There's 2 adults that are in this main room you guys have come. One's a halfling who seems to be just sitting in a chair at the moment with a small book and 5 or 6 little ones sitting in front of her. The other would be he's a scrawny young man, probably around 18, 19. Most certainly wearing clothes that aren't made for him. Probably a few sizes too big, as he seems to be trying to hand out something to the kids, who a lot of them just seeming to grab. Looks like to be some kind of food stuff. Can't really make that out yet. But no one really greets you all. Kids look at you for a second, and then either shyly look away or just stare you down.
Matron Griselda.
The older halfling woman would look up, turn your way. Oh! One moment, dearies, as she closes a book that's most certainly made for a man, or a human rather, and sets it down. Oh, you hold that one. She hands it to a little 6-year-old. One moment, I'll be right with you. As she gets up, she seems to twist her back a little bit, and you swear you all hear like 6 different snaps as she's doing it. Yes. She looks over your group. Looking to adopt?
Oh, not yet. I was actually coming to give my thanks. I'm Barry Trapspringer of Silvery Moon. I was a momentary orphan in Saloon's orphanage there. And I heard that you had one here, so I wanted to come in and say hi and maybe give you a small donation to help out the orphanage here.
As I assume you hand over a small bag, or do you just straight up hand coins?
I hand her 3 coins, right? But they're in my hand.
Oh, right. Well, she would before taking your hand, she would take hers and put it on your face. Oh, that's so sweet of you, dearie. Always good to see you. There's still those helping out in other cities.
Okay, and that's 3 platinum.
Well, she would take it and look down like, oh, well,
hopefully that'll feed the children for at least a day or 2.
A day, maybe. Oh, that's thank you, Barry, right? As she
yes, of Silvery Moon.
She tries to offer her hand as a handshake, and like, this is very, very kind. That's all. Whew. Where's Bucephalus? Bucephalus?
Barry does pretty good for himself. He serves the dark one.
The young boy would come up and, yes, ma'am. Take this and put it down below, okay? It's and do it quickly. Yes, ma'am. Well, that was very kind, Barry. Is this all? You're welcome to spend whatever time you wish here. Surely there's something we can do for you.
Actually, I do have to meet another woman here in the dock ward, but Swift, what was her name?
Grinda Garlock.
Garlock?
Do you happen to know where I might be able to find her?
There's a Grinda Garloth. She's come through on occasion. She'll hire some of the smaller boys to help out with, well, some of her how would you say, tests? Nothing dangerous. They've all come back, but she says she needs their small hands. They say they work with some kind of levers, or they aren't hurt, but she'll come through and she'll give a little bit of money. Well, what do you need to know about where she is?
I know it's at the end of the dock here somewhere.
Well, she's got a house in the North Ward, I believe, on pretty much the edge of the Sea Ward and North Ward. But she seems to have a workshop here in the Dock Ward.
Oh, I thought it was our house. Thank you. And well, might as well stop by the workshop and see if she's there before heading to her house. Down Coin Alley?
Yes, it's maybe 2-3 blocks. Now, it's in not the best part of town, but no one usually bothers her. I'm sure you're aware she is a wizard, after all.
Yeah. Why we have to see her. It's a little bit of magic business that happened on our road from Silver Moon to here, and I need to get it fixed.
No. Well,
nothing contagious, though.
Well, if there's anything else I can help with, please. You and your friends want to stay for a breakfast? We are handing out some hardtack and jam.
No, not this morning. But thank you. We had waffles and chicken up at a place in the North Ward.
Oh.
Right.
Well, Swift looks over at Briggan. This is not okay.
What do you mean?
Look at them. They're having hardtack and jam, and we had waffles.
Well, I mean, we could. I mean, you want to give them some money? Or you want to bring waffles by?
I want to bring waffles by, but I'm not sure how we're going to do that.
I've actually been thinking about this.
That's good, because it's bothering me now. It's the second time.
So we need a wagon. And
we can talk about this later.
Okay, I could really get into detail right now, but step one, we need a wagon.
Maybe and Gary will be ushering them out, walking them out as they're talking.
Like trying to push out. Okay.
But, yeah,
guiding the conversation out.
Griselda would be come by any time.
I will. Thank you, and thank you for everything you do for the children. I would not be here today if it wasn't for someone like you and Silver.
She would give a wave, and you would see her smile, and she's missing a few teeth, but it's a legitimate smile. Like that kind of interaction was like what gets her through all this.
And Barry will hop back up inside the carriage.
You all are done?
Yes.
Okay. You said Mertz next? Thought that'd be long.
Did we still want to go to Mertz? No. Okay. Back to the dock ward, or we want to go directly to the warehouse or workshop?
I mean,
or here almost.
Yeah, let's go to the warehouse or workshop. Jesus.
Workshop. Okay. Can we go ahead and take a circumspect route to Coin Alley, the north end of Coin Alley by Mert's house, please?
Coin Alley. All right. I won't go much farther, though. You understand.
You know what? You can drop us off about half a block from Mert's house, and we'll walk the rest of the way.
All right. That should be fine. All right.
When the carriage starts moving, I'd like to look out and see if I see anybody attempting to tail us or looking at us.
Sure. Give me an investigation on that.
Can do it.
I'll take a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Swift, there you would see two people, clearly not big people, but some of the larger children. Two of them have come out of the orphanage, and one seems to be trying to look at you all as you see another one try to book it down the other alley and start running. You would notice that.
Well, are they telling Grinda that we're coming, or are they telling the captain?
Let's see here. It would just be like a minute or two, but you all would come towards right where you decide, right on the edge of the area you all would recognize as Miss Shore.
Okay.
The gentleman would stop and say, "Yeah, this is where we talk to you. But most of us don't go down Miss Shore as he just looks. He takes a deep smell, and it seems to be it reeks of fish, some scorched timber. Pardon me. You would actually see it looks like to be scorch marks on certain buildings around here. Most certainly there was a fire maybe a little over a year ago. You see some burnout shells of buildings. The newer ones seem to be made out of pieces of boats. Like you swear you see one of the edges of the house being held up by that had to be the remains of a sail. Well, you all have a nice day. As he starts to turn the trolley around.
How long are we gonna be here? You wanna wait?
Oh, I think this could be a while.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
He didn't ask for his extra gold or his extra
Can you
silver.
tell us again where we are? Because I'm a little confused.
No problem.
Yeah.
So you all are at the edge of Coin Alley. The area you're going into would be called the Miss Shore.
Oh, okay. The neighborhood's called Miss Shore. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Got it. I was very confused.
It's not on the map. Sorry.
None of that is marked, and I was like,
Sorry about that.
Okay,
so you see that wall on that original thing? From there over, and about 2 blocks in is the area called Miss Shore.
Okay.
John and Barry, you all know this would be one of the worst for the dock ward. This is where people who are down on their luck, those who prey upon them, and actually this is one of the spots where most people end up going missing.
So I'm really confused. Why did he not take us right outside of Mertz?
I thought you all wanted to stop before you got to Mertz, like at the edge of Coin Alley. Am I wrong? I'm sorry.
Barry told him half a block from Mertz, if you were paying attention.
I guess it's at the top of Coin Alley where the white dot is on the map that says Coin Alley.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somewhere in that open area right there, just above that, because Mertz is diagonally from there.
Sounds like we got a crappy driver.
Just sounds like we have to walk down from one end of Coin Alley to the other.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. Okay, whatever. Let's go.
It's scary.
All right, as you all start walking down, again, what you see are riotous assemblage of ramshackled homes. Old ships seem to have just pulled up on land and dismantled. Most of these homes are either you don't think are being used, or if they are, they have no lights on inside.
Are there any sewer entrances on our walk down?
From what you see right now, you can roll a perception for me, and I can let you know. I will help him with that.
Probably in the sewer right now.
Give me that roll.
We dropped the one at least.
So, Barry, what you see is you don't see any entrances to the sewer, but as you are walking past some of these ruined homes and buildings, on occasion you would see shadows in there. One or two occasions you would most certainly probably see some homeless. There would even be on occasion you'll see a child. This is clearly probably one of the worst areas in Waterdeep. But you all will be able to make it all the way down to pretty much a block out from what would be the start of those docks. And what you see is couple boats pulled up. There'd be a large ship that seems to be basically pulled up on shore. And we are going to pop up this for you. You do see some fires in the distance on that dock, and even a few of these homes seem to be lit up. So it's most certainly people are there.
Okay, so firelight, not fires.
Yes, pardon me, firelight. And we have a map. So you guys are going to enter in from the north area.
Oh, gosh.
It's not actually showing, but...
Oh.
I'll wait for it to load in, I guess.
No, we're not on the map.
We're not
on the map. I'll put you on.
You got to put us on from the combat tracker.
And then share it, yeah.
Well, it should pop up when you go on.
All right, does that work for you?
Yep.
All right, so what you should see is there's buildings around. You see a small alleyway. You do actually see some torches ahead of you. There doesn't seem to be anyone out and about, though. You all would recognize you needed to continue south, and then you take a turn, and that's pretty much to the docks at that point.
Well, okay then.
You're not in turns, see the rain falling.
Barry pulls the hood of his cloak up so he doesn't get wet.
Many of these buildings do seem to have some doors of some kind, but they're basically put there. You can tell they're not. They probably don't even have locks. They're there to stop the wind.
Does anything look better kept up than what else is around it? Because obviously we're looking for somebody who has possibly some means.
Not where you are right now.
Then we continue down the street towards the dock.
Okay. I say you guys get around there. And at this point, as you come to that little crevice there on what would be your right, you do see lights from it. Maybe you think maybe it's a brazier. Maybe it's more light than you would get from a torch. You all would see some shadows there, 3 or 4. It's up to you. Would you all just continue, or?
Yep, still looking for a workshop.
Okay.
Not going to mess with anybody.
All right. I would say as you make it right there, you would look to down to the eye, and sure enough, seems to be practically a brazier. You see some old wood tunnels in. You would see 3 individuals sitting around it. Their hands are out into the fire, trying to warm up. They do see you all, and you'd see like one just gives a nod, and they go back to talking amongst themselves. They really don't respond at all to you at the moment, other than just acknowledging you.
Are they between us and the workshop?
No, the workshop would be down and to your east. They are to your west.
Okay, then we head down into the east.
Mm-hmm.
We acknowledge them and walk away. You saw us, we saw you. Okay.
All right. As you all get to here, now these buildings around you seem to look better kept. You see firelights coming out of some of the windows. They actually have windows. A lot of the doors are actually doors rather than pieces of maybe plyboard, something similar to that. You would see it on your right, a rather large ship that has been pulled up. You see two large sources of light there and moving shadows. There is definitely people on top of that going about doing something. On the other side, you all see a smaller boat seem to be turned into like a living quarters. There's a few lights in there. You see two shadows in the window. It seems to be a very well kept, like small houseboat. I think they have maybe something the size of the master bedroom at Troll Skull for all their space inside, though. And these other buildings just are most certainly lived in. A lot better. At the far end, you all would see another small dock leading to what would be it looks to be a small building right at the edge of it, and then what would be at the end of the dock a repurposed hull of a boat. You can't really see any lights coming from it at the moment, though.
Do I get the feeling that this dock with the building and the boat on it is where the marking on our map is?
It'd be close to it, yeah.
Then I'd like to head that direction.
All right, you all come to it's pretty tight here, as Swift is taking the front.
And I would be looking for possible hidey spots.
Hidey
like, are there crates or something that you could tuck something into, or a rain barrel, or something of that nature?
I would be behind Riggin, not in front of Riggin, too.
I don't. I'm not sure about that. You might be holding on. I think Riggin would be in the back for sure. He's scared of lightning. Also, where you are right now, Swift, it is a very tight, basically alleyway, almost made. Now in front of you,
I hate everything about this now.
On the dock, there would be a few like crab crates. Not enough to really cover you.
Doing crab traps?
Crab traps, yes. But from where you are, you will actually see something. So 1 second.
Where's our healer and Bastion when we need him?
Yeah, that's a good question. I didn't expect you all to come here without him. But you all would, from your vantage point, you would actually start to hear a little bit of a commotion in front and see a couple individuals. Most certainly, they're street thugs. You've seen their kind before. They do seem to be with a dwarf, though, as he is seeming to like knock on this building here, and you see he's basically pounding into it with his fist. It's a question now: do you all try to act here? Or you all just try to keep quiet?
What do y'all want to do?
I want to change all my decisions I've ever made today. Well, I don't want to be in this choke, so I'd like to move forward and like off to the side and hide in some shadow.
So you're not in turns. I'm going to turn on the lock on, though. So if you don't mind moving yourself from here, you should be able to, correct?
Sure. It's really hard to tell anything, but that's fine.
Oh, you can zoom in if you want.
No, I think...
Sure. What do you mean?
I don't... Okay.
You can just tell in general what's going on. A lot of shadow action.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, the only thing you see is, again, those thugs seeming to pound on this building. You haven't heard anything yet.
Is there shadow over here?
There is not.
Well, then I guess I don't know where I'm going. So it's fine.
Again, there's some crab traps around.
I just don't want to be in the middle.
Okay, heard. You can definitely get there. As the you do start to see the dwarf in particular. He's taken out what seems to be seems to be a pick of some kind, and you see him start to go towards the door. What about the rest of you?
Is he shouting anything or anything like that? He hasn't said anything?
He's... From where you are, you can't overhear him. He doesn't seem to be shouting. If there are words being spoken, he's simply speaking right now.
Okay.
You can try to roll for a perception, try to overhear.
Oh, I tried to move myself, but it just gave me feet. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know what.
He has to prove it.
Oh, he has to prove it.
Does the door they're pounding on look to be like that of a workshop? Does anything about the building indicate it might be a workshop?
Not really. It seems to be maybe a spot to bring in a small boat, a rowboat. You can't really tell if it's a workshop, unfortunately. You don't see any distinguished marks on it. You just tell it's well made. It's definitely been, as opposed to many of the other structures here that are ramshackle, been here a while. That's new construction and done well.
Well, we came this far. What do we want to do? We're going to stand here and watch them break into the building?
I mean, I'm ready to go. Everyone seems a little hesitant.
Okay.
You would start to see you would actually hear a yell at this point as, "Oh, he gave you a warning," as he hits the door with the pick.
We're going to walk out.
From where I am, I cannot see this dwarf anymore. Is that accurate?
Correct.
Poopy pants.
One second, I gotta do a roll. You guys are now close enough. So before you all can get closer, one of the thugs would take a look over there. "Someone's coming!" And
hi there. Whose door are you guys banging on?
These three, well, for lack of a better word, thugs would seem to form up. I'm like, "Stop where you are. This doesn't concern you."
Well, we're looking for somebody's house. Whose house are you whose business? Whose door are you banging on?
Someone who owes money.
What's their name? If they're not the person we know, we'll walk away.
You would, like, all three of them would look around like, I don't know.
Well, ask Mr. Beardy, Angry Beard over there.
I mean, he's on the door. Look, stop!
I'm not.
Look, you guys can just come back in a little bit, all right?
No, we need to know first, please.
Roll a persuasion on that.
Nope.
Uh,
Actually, it's not bad. 10.
10 could have been better. Yeah, no. Sorry, man. We were told to not let people bother him.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to insist.
It's okay.
One of the
We're about to go puke.
One of the thugs would definitely have it seems to be like a dart of some kind in his hand. Like we don't want to do this, man.
I think Barry just let it fly.
Did he let it fly? Okay.
I'm waiting to see if I have initiative.
Put him up.
Yeah, if I have initiative, I'm letting it fly.
All right. Let me put him over in the combat track here.
Guys, we're super smart and I'm bringing our cleric with us.
Oh, Bastion's here.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
He was in the carriage.
Nope. Nope. You guys had an opportunity for that. Yeah, he's asleep. One moment. Wow. All right. All of you have rolled. Yep. Barry, you are top of the mark. And let me make these guys visible.
God, I hope this is her house.
Yeah, you should be able to see all the thugs. So, what do?
Barry pulls out his stringless crossbow. And pew.
All right, that's a hit. Roll your damage. Ooh. As you give a pew. Bandit number 2, also thug, whose name is actually Barry, takes he seems to get knocked down to the dock. And you see him just down. Oh, God.
And then I will move slightly behind Riggin there. And give myself cover.
Okay. I believe, Reagan, you're next. Alrighty.
Was that about cover?
Yeah, I don't think you have cover anymore, buddy.
Sorry, I had to do what I had to do.
It's okay.
I can't see any numbers on them. Is that just me?
Yeah, it's not working right.
Oh,
you can't target them on the map. Yeah, I had to attack them on the combat tracker.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna.
Oh, I want to know which one was which.
Yeah, I can't tell. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Reagan will swing his battle axe. Okay, I guess we are doing on the. What's the one in front of me? I don't know what number.
I don't know. Let me fix this.
Because it's not. I can't drop on the. Oh, they're all ally. No, I don't know what the problem is.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. The ones on the combat tracker are allies. Or I'm sorry, the ones on the board are allies. The ones on there you go.
Yay!
Because I can literally control the ones on the board. Look.
Well, you could until now.
Nah, there's still one over here. Oh, now it's gone.
Oh, you can see things I can't see then.
And DD can. Yep. All right. So Bandit 2 is the one that's damaged, and you could hit him if you want.
Oh, I know.
He's down on the ground. And that's okay. As he didn't even get a chance to stand up as you bring your axe down. Question, you're still using a battle axe, okay.
Yep. The big boy isn't ready yet.
I mean, it is. You have
No, these things take time.
Okay. Yeah, you kill a guy in cold blood as you bring your battle axe down onto his chest as he was trying to get up from a kneed position. He falls over dead. You rip out your battle axe.
Uh-huh.
You still have a bonus action if you wish.
I stare at him. I get real mad at him.
Sorry.
Let's stay calm. I'm gonna kill you next. As I whisper to the guy in front of me. Let's not get out of control. That's it.
The guy standing right in front of you looks over. He's like, Barry!
What?
Tell
us who the person is you're attacking. We'll stop. We said this.
Help! Oh God!
Okay. I'll be in there in a moment.
That sounds like 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. As he pulls out a scimitar and just like wildly slashing at you, Regan. And it's a miss. He seems to just he whiffs it. Like he's just terrified. Stand back as he seems to try to point it at you, trying to like keep space between you all. And I think that's all he's gonna do because he is terrified at the moment. Sorry, it is not your turn yet, Swift. I apologize. There is another
Angry Beard.
Let's see. And how much? 40. Dang. Okay. Alright, so you won't quite match it. Now, it should be your turn, Swift, as Riggin has killed an individual already. It seems to be that's the modus operandi for this group. What do you choose?
Such murder hobos.
Yeah, that's a hit. Roll that damage.
Now, I do believe your sneak attack should be more powerful now.
Hmm?
Is your sneak attack still 1d6?
Let's see.
A rogue level 4? I could be wrong.
I wouldn't have changed it, but if she just dragged it over, it should have changed already on its own.
Does it change on its own?
No, it's a custom. You gotta make it yourself.
Gross.
You gotta check the player's handbook. Rogue table will tell you the sneak attack die.
Well, it's dead. Congratulations.
Oh, it should be 2.
Yeah, so you need to modify each of your 3 sneak attacks and just drag and drop another d6 on it. I'm just looking out.
How do I do that, though?
So go to your actions.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So you see your sneak attack?
Yeah.
You should have an option to add to it.
Magnifying glass.
Yep.
On the sneak attack.
And then all you need to do is pick up a D6, and you should be able to drop it into there, and it'll automatically add it.
Drop it.
Onto the place where you already see the existing D6.
You see that?
I mean, I see it, but it's not adding it, or I'm not doing the right thing.
Does it say 1d6? It's written as, okay, then change the 1 to a 2 in the writing. If you open the magnifying glass.
There, just like that, I just did it. For your first sneak attack?
I think I understand. Go ahead.
There's a little box called dice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I got it now.
You still do have a bonus action and your movement, if you wish.
Nope.
Okay, all right.
Bonus action dodge.
Oh, fair.
If you're not going to hide.
No, I could try to hide, but I'm not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, bonus action dodge.
Right, dodge. Sorry.
You want to hit the effect for dodge? Do you have that?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
I'm doing 3 other things.
So pushy.
Go.
Thank you. Bandit 3 is... Let's see. How's he doing? Is he going to remember? He is going to remember. He jumps in front of you, Regan, trying to block your way. And you would hear him yell, like, "Where the hell are you? We paid you!" As he would pull out a scimitar as well, he's doing slashes to try to keep you back. And let's see, is he going to...
Was that directed at us?
I think it was directed at me.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
We paid you?
Yeah. And he is actually going to dodge. And Jonna, it should be your go. You there, Jonna? Oh.
I'm thinking and trying to get my window so I can see my stuff right, so I can drop things right. How do I put it on the guy in front of Wigan?
Well, first of all, I need to find someone named Wigan. So give me a second.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I like that name.
So you should be able to control and tab it, or control left click, and then that would target him for you.
You're targeting yourself right now.
I just did it for you. There you go. He's targeted by you.
And then I just... See, I don't remember how to do anything with casting, fighting in this game because we only do it like every other month.
Yeah, I would advise not using targeting. Always just pick the effect up and drop it on what you want to do on the map. You want to cast a spell, pick up cast, drop it on the map. Drop it on the thing you want to attack.
Why you just say
what are you trying to do?
I'll put vicious mockery on the guy in front of you.
So that's a spell. So first you want to pick up cast. There's a dice for cast and just drop it on him. And that'll cause him to roll the save. Vicious mockery is the save. Voice will tell you the result of the save.
It is a success by my bandit.
So you take no further action.
So it was not successful. He was able to just shake it off. And also, whatever you told him, he didn't hurt his feelings too bad.
No, because he probably looked at me and goes, "Oh, she's scrawny. Never mind."
Precisely. Now, you still have movement. You still have a bonus action.
I think I'm just going to sit here at the moment.
Okay. Alrighty. Would you mind on the combat tracker clicking the down next actor for me?
The what?
So on the combat tracker, it's just a down arrow. I got it. No big deal.
I don't see a down arrow. I see who it's flagged by, but I didn't see a down arrow
It's
to make
a
me move it.
chevron.
That's an arrow.
That is a chevron.
It's an arrow.
I don't even see a chevron either. What the hell?
Bottom left-hand side of the combat tracker.
Oh, the arrow, the down arrow at the bottom of the.
All right.
An arrow has a vertical line accompanying it, otherwise known as the shaft to the arrow.
Well, some things are shaftless.
I'm dying on this hill.
Whatever. I'm getting tired. I'm getting cranky. Just fucking move on.
Well, I was. Nazca's. Nazca. Oh, excuse me. You don't know the name. Forget that. Wipe that from your memory. The dwarf seems to stop hitting the door.
Is that Nazca or Gray? Don't you love Fancy Ground's voice?
For items I can hide the name, but I can't really.
You literally have to, yeah.
Anyway, he comes around the corner. He's like, "What the?" As he looks and sees two of his men down. He immediately just seems to drop the pickaxe that he had in his hand and pulls out a rather large crossbow and aims it at you, Reagan. We don't have time for this. Is going to get advantage. As he points it at you, my man, and you see he seems to narrow his eyes as he takes aim. It's like, I got him. And lets loose a bolt going straight into your, I would say right into your just sternum, right around there. It hits. It's in. It's not too deep. You've taken worse. He does seem to eye you a little bit as you see him now immediately start trying to reel back this very large crossbow.
I kind of say, really trying to keep my cool right now. Really trying to keep my cool.
And that will be his turn. As this bandit seems to, he seems looking back and forth from the dwarf and to the other. Oh, why did I actually do that? Whoopsies. Yeah, you would actually hear him yell, "What? Anytime! Hey, anytime!" And he would move up one, and you see him pull out it seems to be like almost a handheld crossbow, and take aim at you, Regan. And it is a miss, a whiff. As Barry, you have a bolt come by you, and hit that wall just north of you.
I'm standing here. Be careful with those.
All right, one moment. These guys got to get their own little initiative now.
How many more are there?
72.
Do you really want to know?
Partially.
About 18. But the good news is, for the moment, 2 thugs who look very similar to the ones you've just seen to jump down from the ship just to your side.
Hey, careful, it's slippery when wet out here.
They land down, like thudding down as they straight up jump from it. Like, what's happening? Oh, fun! One runs towards you, Barry, as and gets behind you, Reagan. Oh, excuse me, not his turn. He wouldn't be able to do that. The one who's run towards you, Barry, is going to take his slash at you with a scimitar as he's brandishing, and you actually see him like lick his lips. He's like, "Oh, this should be fun." And he takes a swing at you.
Hey.
That's a hit. Now, I believe you have an ability if you wish.
No.
No? Okay. As he seems to try to do a quick slash against you. He hits your shoulder. It goes in. It's not too bad of a slash, though. You can take this. No big deal.
Actually, the Dark One's shadows took it for me.
Oh.
I still have 10 hit points left.
Oh, that's stupid. I mean, congrats. Well played. This other bandit will come up behind you, Regan, as he doesn't really say anything, but he goes for an attack, and that'll be a +2. He goes, "Hey, biggin!" as he tries to slash you from the back, but you know what? You've been in these kind of situations before. You just jump out of the way. Nice. This guy clearly tried to stab with a scimitar. He doesn't know nothing.
What a dummy. You're not supposed to stab with that. That there is a slashing weapon. It's meant for speed and finesse.
Barry, we're going to pick up with, I believe, you, my man.
Barry will pick up his hand, draw a sigil of the Dark One's eye in front of the guy in front of him. All right, let's see. That puts hex on me.
You put a hex on you.
I put the hex on him and then
thing.
And then I will shoot him with my crossbow. Oh.
That's a miss. Wow.
I missed.
As you were clearly just thrown off from that slight hit, as you go to do a quick hit fire with your crossbow. Okay. I assume. I mean,
yes.
This is how you do what you want here. I just wanted to add a little something.
And I will shift down to that direction from him.
Perfectly fine. Anything else? You want to say anything, or you feel good?
Beard, who is it that you're attacking their house on? We just want to know the name, but your people wouldn't tell it to us.
You say Graybeard?
Angry Beard.
Oh, Angry Beard. Okay.
Hey, Angry Beard.
All right, Reagan, it's your go.
Dodge, pass turn.
Dodge and pass turn. You mind hitting that effect for me? Yeah, thank you. And sorry, Swift, this is another moment where it's not your turn. There's just something you don't see.
Super exciting.
Well, actually, you will see this turn. Pardon me. It has enough room. So in that water just across from you, you start to see a shadow, and then all of a sudden something bursts through. It's shown now, right?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Heard a creature seems to just burst out of the water. Hideous. This thing is blue. It's gross. You know what I mean? Got some tentacles on the face, but the big thing is it seems to be holding a harpoon. It seems to take a quick eye out for it and sets its eyes on you, unfortunately. You see it pull back and throw its harpoon over at you, Swift. And that's a hit.
What happened to my dodge?
Were you dodging?
I was.
Yeah.
I didn't. Did it not apply?
No, it did. Why is it gone?
Oh, it went to another tournament. It probably disappeared at that. My bad. I'll roll again, and we'll choose the lower attack. I think we're going to go with the lower attack. It turned into a critical. Let's see. It is a throw, so it's not going to do the total amount. Nope. Disregard that second 16. You did not take 16 damage. You took 8.
I was about to say you have to re-roll, get a regular hit, or it's going to give you crit damage.
As you find yourself stuck with a harpoon, there is a line attached. However, it does not have the ability to pull yet. So it is your go, Swift. So you can try to cut the line, but that will be an action.
I think try is the wrong word there.
You can cut the line. It is an action. Or you can also try to pull out the barb itself.
I think try is also the wrong word there.
Well, you can.
There you go.
It's just a question of what you do.
Basically, you can use your action to remove it. He keeps saying try.
I understood. Voice is voice. I will remove it.
You're going to remove the harpoon?
Yeah.
To make it clear, pulling it out causes damage to you. It is spiked and it's
barbed.
Barbed rather.
Barbed.
It's not much, but it is barbed damage. I think it's literally a 1d4.
Literally don't think I can theoretically shoot a bow if it's still there. So I'm going to pull it out.
Okay. All right. Well, take 2 damage. Do you just toss the barb down, or you do anything fancy with it? You try to throw it back at it?
No, that would be an action.
It's true.
I'm not
he
a
just
dummy
wants you to get it
dumpster.
closer so he doesn't have to use his
No, he's got to pull
pulling
it.
it in.
I'm going to hold on to pull it with me for a little further and then drop it.
Okay. All right. I mean, fine. Don't let people have fun. It's whatever. So you dodge again. Okay. Anything else you want to say? Anything here?
Nope.
All right. Bandit 3, upon seeing you as you seeming to try to keep dodging from both sides, he's like, well, I'm good enough. I'm getting help now. I can attack. Yeah. Oh, nope, he shouldn't have that. Oh, so that's gonna be a chance to hit his ally there. One moment. And he does not hit his ally, as he seems to like go for one of your legs and straight up hits the ground with the scimitar. And you also see, like, hear him say, "Oh, uh-oh." Jonda.
Oh, yay. Big nasty thing, bunch of bandits. It's just a fun rain day. Rain check. No, just kidding.
Just book it the other way. Oh
no,
my goodness.
I'm just being funny. Since it's raining. She sucks at whatever thing she does other than playing her flute at night. I'm gonna move up there, and then I'm gonna try to hit that poor little bugger with my rape.
A poor little bugger. All right. So all you need to do for that is go down to your actions again. And you should see your rapier. And if you see that +6 dice, you can just grab that dice and drop it onto the poor bugger. And that's your attack. And then if it hits, we roll that damage just to the right, which that is a hit. So that 1d8 +4, you can do the same thing, drop that onto that poor bugger, and that'll be your damage roll. As Johnny, you pull out your rapier and seem to go straight for his neck. You're trying to end this guy, but you don't quite hit it. You hit just right next to the neck, going into his upper part. You can tell there's a lot of blood there. Stuff starts squirting out. You've landed better, but he's feeling it. You know what I'm saying? You see a little splurt as you pulled out your rapier. And I assume you end it with a little on guard move.
Yeah,
you still
with a
have
little extra finesse. I still have some movement, right?
You still have 25 movement, but you also have a bonus action. And a reminder: if you leave his zone of control, which is 1 square around him, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna put bardic inspiration on myself because I may.
Gonna inspire yourself? Okay.
Yes.
Heard. I'd like to hear what you say to yourself here, if you don't mind.
I have more finesse than them, and I'll show it to them and not get hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play this guy like I play my.
Yeah, like I'll play him like I play my flute. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and you can grab the effect and drop it on yourself. The little man there standing.
Yeah,
you should have bardic inspiration. Nice. So you use that for a saving roll, attack roll, or ability check roll if you wish. And I think it lasts for like 5-10 minutes. Point is, it should be there a while to use.
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes.
All right, and we're going to come back to the dwarf who's out here. And as he's finishing up reloading the crossbow, you would hear him scream again, "We paid you 7 gold. Get the hell down here!" As he takes another shot at you, Riggin. And he'll still have advantage. That's his buddy is right there. Oh, it's a miss the bolt seems to go just over you, Riggin. This guy's trying to ruin your day. The bandit behind you now seems to look around. He's like, okay, all right. I can get him this time as he goes in for another strike. As he slashes up at you, you just back away. It's like this guy doesn't know what he's doing. And we're gonna pick up with Jonda, the unfortunate
stranger,
buddy next to you.
Why are you still trying to do the stabbing with that? I thought I told you. And you better be careful. You're going to hit one of your own people with those crossbow bolts.
Jonda, this guy seems to hold a grudge over you going after him. He's gonna take an attack at you, swipe with his scimitar, and he hits. As he slashes at your midriff, and he hits you, but it's only like the edge. It barely scrapes you, as you only take 2 damage. But you see, he looks at you like, yeah, you'll learn.
Seriously?
Now this fella behind you now, Regan, he's like, look at this amateur. He starts to look around. You do see he seems to be looking around like he's expecting more people to come down or something. It's weird. He's getting a little worried maybe. But let's see, is he gonna? Let's do a roll for that. Oh nope, he's gonna attack. Okay, pardon me. He just attacks with a slash. And he seems to hit you as it's a. Again, you are pretty nimble on your feet here, as you seem to just back away from it, and just the very edge slashes against you. It's not it leaves a mark. You have a little slice as it begins to bleed on your pecs as you turned. It's not deep though. Let's see how these guys react. So up above on this ship, which you all can't see, you all do hear a response like, "They seem to be holding their own. I want double." We're gonna go to Barry. Your turn.
Okay. Maybe moving this way. And this way.
All right.
And then up. And if he turns to follow me slightly, could keep us both in view. All right. I'm like, hey, that creature out there in the water, is he with you?
I was hired.
Creature out on the water.
Not really with him.
Okay. And the distraction didn't work. I missed.
Reagan, your go.
How deep's the water on my left?
You would have to swim once you go more than 5 feet off the edge. This is deep enough for boats to go by. I mean, I would say it's maybe 10, 15 feet, but you would have to swim. You can't touch the bottom once you get more than 5 feet off the edge here.
I dodge.
Understood.
Taking care of it.
You still have a bonus action, or you want to say anything? Like, nope.
Dodge.
Okay. All right. Good talk. Right. You would hear a gurgle roar, except far more scary. As this creature seems to start pulling in its harpoon again. It manages to and moves here. You see, it starts to aim, but it does not throw. It's gonna try to get a benefit here. Swift, it's your go.
I broke it.
You broke it?
I got it. It's fine.
That's a hit. Roll your damage and your sneak attack, which should be updated now.
I don't like the new Fantasy Grounds. It doesn't tell me that it hit.
No, he's just turned it off.
Oh, I thought I made it so it's just my rolls aren't seen. Might be.
No, it's not a bad
I'll
thing.
change that.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just leave it.
Gives you control.
Swift, as you let loose an arrow, and it hits him basically right where John was aiming. You in the throat. You see, he's trying to say something in his last moments. And unfortunately, you killed him, so he wasn't able to say. Delete that guy. Let's see. You've been dodging all this. Let's see. Is this guy gonna start to think you a little pansy and like, I can get by? No, he seems to hold a grudge, or you tell him how to do his business as he goes for another stab with a scimitar. This kid's dumb. But it hits. As he manages to hit you direct on with the scimitar. Oh my God, he actually hit you. He seemed to hit your very large thigh and go in like a good maybe 2 inches. But you're pretty solid, man. You don't let it go all the way through. Dang. But he hits you, and you just see him look up and like, gotcha, and pulls it back. Jonda.
So we had that big thing out in the water too.
Yeah, it's ugly. I bet like a mockery of it telling it ugly would probably hurt its feelings. I'm just saying.
Probably not. Oh boy. I don't want to get closer to where they jumped down from either, but let's see.
I forgot to move.
But look.
So I will tell you, you're like, as long as you see the enemies, you can use spells on them.
Yeah, I could probably put fairy fire on all the ones beyond Riggin. So, okay, since that's like an effect area, how do I make that work? If I could put fairy fire, okay. That's how big it is? Yeah, I put it so it doesn't hit Riggin, but hits 3 guys past him.
Well, I don't believe you have to worry about it hitting Reagan, as it's you get to choose who it hits when it's in the circle.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
now with this, the best way I know how to do it is target each one that you're hitting in that circle, and then you cast it. Now, if Pookha knows a better way, or JoJo does, feel free to
yeah,
tell me.
I don't quite
way.
Understand how to do that. So someone's going to tell me how to do that.
Well,
It's going to be a control left click on each one of them on the map one at a time.
So first thing you would hit yourself.
Yeah, control click on yourself first. Okay, there we go, and that's 6, 3, and 4.
And I did it for your other 3. So hit yourself and then control click on the dwarf, the only guy with a portrait.
So I control click myself and then control click the dwarf.
No, control yourself. Just click yourself.
Just the dwarf now. Just the dwarf.
Nice. That's it.
And then hit the cast button.
All right, so I got a success, a failure, a success, and a failure. Okay, so the ones who failed are the ones that it'll go on to. So deselect.
I think it does it for her.
Oh, does it? Nice. Okay, then you should be able to just hit effect, and anyone who's failed should go on to. Is that correct?
Yes. It should only go on to the dwarf and bandit 3.
Her targets have been updated.
There you go.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so that's a correct use of using a spell. And please do mark the use of your spell in your
yeah, because I use
slot.
spell.
I do believe hitting cast does that for you too.
It did not for her.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, it did not when I hit.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, Pookha, because it doesn't do it for me either in our other game.
Same.
Probably because it doesn't know which level.
Now, how do I make
That's a good point.
Those arrows are going to stay there, or what?
If you want to just clear them?
Yeah. Since I already got the stuff on, I guess I don't need the pretty arrows. But
Boom.
I didn't know how you took them off.
You just do the same thing again.
Or there is there's a target up in the top right of the map that has a cross through it. It's clear target, so you can click that as well.
Oh, okay.
All right, we go to the dwarf as he seems to be blinded for a moment, and he's yelling again as he's finishing up reloading a crossbow again. Damn it, 14 gold fine! Just get down here and deal with them. As he readies another shot at you, Regan. And it's a miss as he whiffs it over you once again. This guy is just not learning. Bandit 4, he seems to look back and forth, but he heads behind him again. Boss, I'll get the door. We'll grab what we need and go. It is not Bastion, but I've got to add a few. A moment goes by as you hear, "You heard him, boys!" As a few more bandits seem to drop down. Time to earn the pay we've been promised you here. What you say, boys? You guys want to give up, get out of here? Well, we gotta earn our keep.
What happened to the bandit behind me?
Isn't there still one behind you? Bandit 6?
No, when you put the first other bandit,
Sorry.
when you put the other bandit down, it looked like it moved over. And
sorry about that. I hit hide on him. Might be.
Yeah, don't be trying to take my kills.
Barry, it is your go as these 4 bandits have dropped down and seem to be offering you a way out.
I am. Oh.
What was that? Yeah. What was that?
Decisions. Well, looks like the trap worked. We got them all out here now, Riggin. Let's go ahead and kill them. And I'm going to shoot one. Actually, I'm going to bonus action, transfer my hex over to bandit number 6.
All right.
And he can go ahead and take disadvantage on his wisdom saving throws. Or wisdom check, excuse me. And then let's go ahead and shoot him.
Shooting.
Pew. We are not
hitting yeah.
anybody tonight. Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever, man. It was a good try. You did all you can. Sorry.
It happens.
Oh, actually, it is 11:10, guys. I didn't realize it was so late.
Because we're having fun. Even though I'm really tired.
But it's almost my turn.
At least my brain is clicking in and how to click on stuff to
complete there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Complete that move back there.
You guys mind if we call it here, or do you want to do one more turn? It's getting late. I'm pretty tired.
Do I get to go?
If we want to do one more turn, I'll let you go.
Okay.
Why don't we finish out the turn since you technically started it?
No problem.
No problem. Round with Barry.
Yeah, okay. No problem. Reagan, you're up. Let's do this.
Reagan will drop his axe and shield.
Oh.
And he'll say, I'm really sorry about this. I'll pull out my...
Big Bertha?
That is not what he named it.
I mean, he could change the name. I'm just saying.
I will rage.
Raging? Oh!
I will turn around.
Took you long enough.
And I'm going to head the toe. The guy behind me.
I do want to remind you, the guy who you said is very bad and stabbed you in the thigh, he's the one in front of you.
That's right. I'm going to head the toe. The guy behind me.
Oh, okay. All right. Roll that.
I'm feeling...
That's a hit. Roll that damage. Yeah, you bring that axe down. It doesn't you don't head to toe him.
Oh.
You stop about
there's some meaty bits in the middle.
Yeah, there's some meaty bits in the middle. He's but I would say down to his 6th or 7th rib. Yeah, you're down there.
Might need to get it sharpened. Excuse me. As I rip it out and step over his corpse.
All right. Let me get that attack opportunity real quick. And it's a miss. All right. As he tries to get you with
Actually, what did you roll? Hold on.
Oh, he rolled a 12.
Okay, we're good. I got to take off my shield.
Did you
from
take
my
off your
AC.
shield?
I just did. I want to make sure though. I'm 17 now.
Roger. As you step over the dead thug. You technically have a bonus action as well. A little bit more movement if you want.
No, I don't. I raged.
Oh, that's right. I'm dumb. Okay. That's your turn then, right? Or are you like, you're next? Or is that what you say next? Or
this is probably a better spot. We'll just roll over there. Yeah.
You had the movement, so yeah, all right.
Hey, boys.
All right, so
nice.
we're going to go with the marrow. Well, no one's wanting to come in. It was hoping to get little berry boy. You see, it's gonna put down the harpoon and swim, and then crawl up on the land. Swift, it seems to be coming at you. You see it raise its webbed, clawed hand and swipe it. And it hits. As it slashes, it seems to try to gouge out your arm. And it does have multi-attack, and it's gonna now take a bite at you as it reveals its large fangs, and tries to take a bite. And it misses with the bite as you definitely move your head just in time. It seemed to be going for your neck. And that is its turn. Your go, Swift.
I didn't really want to attack you.
Is that towards the beast?
Yes.
Oh.
I drop my longbow, I guess.
Okay.
And
Okay.
pull out my rapier.
All right, rapier.
That was
20. Oh, I saw it. It looks so close. That is a miss, unfortunately. You still have a bonus action, or you have bonus action dodge. All right. Bandit 3 seems to look here like, boss. He seems to look at him like, you stay there. You just as he is going to dodge right there and try to block the way. And I'll give him dodge. John does.
All right, my turn. I just look at the bandits that drop down and I say, is that 14 gold for all of you or 14 gold apiece?
Do you use your action to try to talk to him?
Yes.
One would answer, you think he'd pay 14 apiece?
If he's only paying you 14 gold, I'll pay you 2 plat if you go kick his butt instead.
I like it.
You would see them look around like.
This is when you pull it out and you're like.
Yeah. You got the plat?
Oh, yeah. I can pull the 2 plat out and hold it up.
You hold the 2 plat in front?
Yep.
One moment.
Let's see that persuasion.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, roll persuasion with advantage.
Can I say it? Can I remind her?
Yes, you can.
You have bardic inspiration. Roll the d6 first.
Yeah, roll the d6 first.
So add that to whatever you're gonna do. So 1, all right.
Hey, sometimes it matters.
Sometimes that matters. All right, and then roll you with the advantage. Oh my god. Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was a DC 28 check.
Well, the fact that she showed them 2 plat, it was a DC 15. But yeah, congratulations. You just hired 4 bandits.
Awesome.
Bravo. That's why we have a bard.
Just imagine the look on the raging barbarian's face right about now. They're going,
Well, he's going to turn around and come save his cat friend.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I was kind of already set on killing one of them.
John, you have movement still and a bonus action. Yeah, that was a nice move.
the bard being a bard. Come on.
Sure. So I don't want to get close to that nasty.
The nasty thing.
I'm actually going to move closer to my new hires.
All right.
And I'm going to put Bardic Inspiration on Swift.
As a bonus action, all right.
Yeah, that's my bonus action.
What do you say to Swift?
I tell Swift that I know she's swift and sly, will know how to
Fly.
fly against this nasty thing that slithered out of the nasty water.
All right. Go ahead and drop the effect on her. Also, you use your bardic, so I'll take that off for you.
Okay, so there we go. Should be on her now.
Indeed.
Yep. Now I see it. I don't know
All
what
right.
my cats are trying to do. They should be clawing at the bandits because they'd probably scare them away. The antics they're doing around here, trying to rip apart my den.
The dwarf, upon noticing his reinforcements not really being his anymore, is you see him just like move up, take a look at, and like shit, and then he immediately starts running.
I smell a bidding war. Oh.
And you see him, well, I don't know if you all will be able to see him, but he moves, I think, out of your sight.
Oh, I'll find him.
Now we get to watch all four of them just chase after him now.
Bandit forward. Boss, don't leave me, as he moves after him. All right. Well, your new hired muscle. You see him like, all right. What do you want us to do, boss?
So, who did he hire you? You're supposed to be. What are you supposed to be actually be doing here for him?
Or muscle? What do you want? You want us to deal with this? So he points to the one thug that has stopped. That seems to be trying to block the way.
Might as well take care of him. If he's dumb enough to stay there and not run away, you can hit him if you want to.
You want him.
Save me!
Oh, and so one of you go over there, and 3 of you go up to the big, nasty, slimy thing. That thing just looks like it should be worse, sliced up, slice and dice.
All right, this one goes here. Who he should be dodging. Whoa! And it didn't work, but okay, that's all right. We'll roll. Either that'll be a hit for the second one. Let's see. So he slices at number 3. Yeah. Sorry, man. Business.
And the dodge didn't work because he was under fairy fire at the same time.
Oh, you're right.
Canceled each other out.
Yes, technically that would have been a A critical hit. Let's roll another d6 on that. Okay. As he seems to bring the Slav down, he's like, these other three, though, move forward. All is one. And all of them seem to try to take swipes with the scimitar, so I'll attack with all three. Say the attacks for him. You know, the fact that it was missed, let's not do that. Let's give them each an attack. Alright, that'll be one hit. So one hit. Let's see. As they slash at the creature attacking Swift. This one seems to hit one of its arms, and you see a bright bluish green blood start to spew out of the wound. The one who hits John, you see him like, you see that, boss? We good money. And we come up to the top of berries, and let's call it here, folks, if that's all right.
I like it.
Okie dokie.
All right, guys. Thank you for making it tonight, as always.
Yep.